Now let's move on. The second important question is why they do not have complete Quran. And now this is another affirmation that Quran is revealed to several prophets. Why they do not have a one complete copy of Quran from 5th century, 6th century, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th century AD. And that is right here. So that's why they do not have a complete copy of Quran. And they lie about the verbally passed down. Obviously, when you gonna fabricate something, you gonna try to, because let me tell you one thing, it's very easy to lie when you say something came to me verbally. Very easy. Because you don't need to give evidences. That's all. And you notice one thing that like 5th century, 6th century, 7th, 8th, 9th century, 10th century has a limited number of copies of Quran. Because each prophet has a possession of his copy. And then his disciples, of course. Whole Quran is basically talking to prophets of their time and their disciples. They're just thinking it's in their possession. Oh, this is our scripture. Come on now, this is a challenge. You prove it, that it revealed to Muhammad. I'm not going nowhere. You cannot refute a single argument which I'm putting forth right now. So now you will find the limited number of copies. All of a sudden, as soon you notice 18th century come, actually 19th century, early 19th century and the 20th century, they start printing the copies of Quran. Why? Because when they make Muhammad their idol, when they start idolizing Muhammad actually, they want some stronger evidence to prove that their idol is top of every other idol. Like, Christian has their idol, Jesus, and they have their idol, Muhammad. So now there is war going on between Muhammad and Jesus. To prove that, they printed tremendous numbers of copies. Not that they love the Quran. They recite the Quran, I know that. It doesn't matter by reciting the Quran. If you have a disbelief in Quran, what it says, and your religion is not proven by Quran, doesn't matter, you can recite it day and night. If your heart is dirty about God, if you think God is less knowledgeable, or God is, I don't have words for it. If you think those kind of things, what purpose of you reciting the Quran day and night? What purpose? Anyways, the scripture is for prophets and messengers of God, revealed to prophets and messengers of God and for their disciples, and it is for messengers and prophets of God. It is not for public. It is prophet's job to explain the Quran to their disciples. There are several other references and proofs from Quran that God is talking to different messengers. Now all Muslims need to do. Now let me say some names. Prophet of Quran. To these Quran revealed to, I'm going to give you some names. Luqman, okay, Saba. It's not Shiva, it's not Queen Shiva, it's Saba. It's a prophet of Quran, Saba. It is my job to debate that. Whatever I'm taking their name, these names, I'm going to prove them. Being a prophet of Quran. Part of the Quran was revealed to these prophets, which I'm going to name them right now. So Luqman, Saba, Taha, Ahmad, Yusuf, okay, Mahmud, Zaid, okay, and some more, which I'm gonna stop right now on these names right now. But anyway, so now there's a very beautiful sign I'm gonna explain to you here also. So many messengers it came to. This mean each messenger had a book of Quran. Quran in old copies, if you find the old copies of Quran, there is no word Quran at the beginning because it was known with different names in different centuries. Okay, remember that. Now what I'm trying to say, so different messengers of Quran, they came to different places, mostly Middle East, you can say. Some are not even Arabic speaking prophets. They were not originally Arabic speaking prophets, but they received the revelation in Arabic. Just for your information, I'm giving you these details. So you can say, let's say now this is very also important sign. When you open the Quran, now since it revealed to several messenger of God, that means that each messenger had a portion of Quran in his possession. And then the other messenger came, it grew with the passage of time. And some previous revelation were abrogated. You understand? Now this is very important, you guys should know. Let's say one prophet came 9th century. Then one prophet of Quran came in 10th century, let's say. I'm giving you example. So now they both came in the same region, pretty much same closer region, and pretty much closer time frame. So when the 10th century messenger of Quran came, some of the verses, since he had the older scripture in his possession, some of the verses abrogated from the previous and the new verses join the previous, like a tree. Okay, like a tree, when the tree grow and when it start growing, what happen? The older leaves start falling off and the newer come out of tree, you know. And this is also example God gave in the inside the Quran about his words, that his words spread like a tree with a strong root. Okay, so they shoot up to heaven. Metaphorically, actually, that example. So anyway, so what I'm trying to tell you that's why you find abrogation verses like inside the Quran. And if you ask Muslim about it, they have a very nonsense excuses always. Like in 23 years, God is changing his mind when it's come to laws. So there are several verses also, repeating verses inside the Quran. They call you forge it. They say you forge it. Now imagine, think with common sense. If it was revealed to Muhammad only, why would Muhammad himself forge the Quran? Why? The reason is that one prophet came, and when the second prophet came, he got what God do? God add few more words to a previous verse and make it more better. Okay? All verses are better, but I'm saying you can say evolution in a verse, some verses, some cases. So when the other prophet came, he probably erase the older some verses or add something to those verses. Those people start saying you forge it, you forge the muftari. In Arabic the word is muftari. Okay, and it's several places in Quran to say to the prophet you forge it. If it was revealed to only Muhammad, why would somebody say you forged the Quran? Why would they care about? First of all, he came when they were all disbelievers according to simple history of Muslim, which they taught in a school and in universities they were, and people believing it. That means, obviously, when one prophet came and the second came afterward, and when he used to change something in previous scripture, people start calling him, we do not believe in you, you forging the scripture. You forged the Quran. You know. That's why it's in there inside the Quran. So whatever I'm going to say here in this whole video, it will affirm you from Quran. You will find the verses inside the Quran. And I'm showing you one by one where it's saying, what it's saying.